Hi, I am Jennifer Walker Gates, board certified immigration attorney with Walker Gates Vela in Austin, Texas. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the use of public benefits by immigrants after Joe Biden's election. We are right now in the weeks following the 2020 election. And this is really important because a lot of our clients and a lot of our friends and the immigrant community around the United States is really struggling, has been really struggling, working hard through this pandemic and dealing with the economic pressures that it has created. And really also at the same time worrying about using any assistance or help coming from anywhere for fear that it might impact their future immigration case. So what Joe Biden has indicated to us is that he is going to get rid of Trump's public charge rules and regulations. He's going to not defend them in court. He is going to issue an executive order invalidating those regulations as soon as possible. He has indicated this will happen within his first 100 days. What that means is that we're going to return to the public charge rules that were in place since 1996 until Trump began to try to change them in the past couple of years. So this morning I have been reviewing and refreshing my recollection of what those rules were exactly, and I have created a little summary that I'm going to share with you. Excuse me, I'm looking around my camera. There we go. Okay, so what you need to know is that under the rules that Biden is going to reinstate, use of public benefits by an immigrant is almost never, ever a problem. And that is because the only benefits that really would trigger a finding of public charge are for someone who receives cash benefits directly from the federal government for a prolonged period of time, or someone who is institutionalized long-term and can never leave, like a mental hospital or a disability hospital. In those situations, it's possible that a public charge finding could come up, but otherwise, it's really not an issue because the immigrant, him or herself, doesn't qualify to receive long-term cash benefits. So the other thing is that under the prior rules, there was never any mention of things like SNAP benefits, food assistance. That was never brought up under the prior rules, and it is not going to trigger a finding of public charge if an immigrant or his or her family is receiving food assistance. Section 8 housing, rental assistance, and housing assistance, not a problem. Neither is it under Section 9. Emergency Medicaid, definitely not a problem under the old rules. Neither is prenatal Medicaid or WIC. So if you are pregnant and you need to use benefits for your pregnancy, please, if you qualify, do use them. The benefits created for pandemic relief are certainly not going to trigger a finding of public charge. Those are very temporary and short-term and exceptional type programs. And public charge doesn't look at those kinds of exceptions, at least under the old rules. They didn't penalize people for occasionally needing help. What they were designed to do was, create assurances for the American public that we wouldn't have large numbers of immigrants relying on the government for long periods of time. And as we all know, our immigrant community tends to be very hardworking and very proud and doesn't like to rely on assistance anyway. But occasionally we all need help. And so if you are in that situation as a result of pandemic, please use the benefits you qualify for, be honest and forthright in your applications. Do not try to cheat your way into any benefits, but as long as you're being honest and forthright, there's not going to be a problem for your future immigration case. Also, if you're injured or become ill on the job, using workers' compensation is not going to be a problem either. And very importantly, if your children or spouse uses benefits to sustain themselves, because healthcare in this country is very expensive, or because you need food assistance for any period of time, please note that those family members who are U.S. citizens and who are entitled to use those benefits are not going to trigger a finding of public charge automatically just because they use those benefits. So the moral of the story is that if you need assistance and you qualify for it, then use it. Okay. Now, if it is determined at some point that you were not truthful in an application for benefits, that could be a problem. So please do make sure that the information that you're providing in those applications is complete and correct. And otherwise, you need not worry about it. So if this video was helpful for you, we ask that you give us a like, give us a comment, let us know. If you'd like us to produce more like this, we want to hear from you. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be updating people regularly at the YouTube channel and also posting those in our Facebook page. So follow us on Facebook. And of course, if you need a consult for your immigration case, we are happy to help you with that as well. You can easily schedule a consult by clicking this button on the homepage of our website or calling our front desk at 512-633-1785, and we'll happily get you scheduled and assess your case. And with that, I thank you for joining me today. I hope everyone is safe and well, and we'll see you again very soon.